Hello.
All right, looks like we're live on Twitch and YouTube. It's all right. There we go. We're live on YouTube as well. So, introductions. What's up, everybody? I'm Keith Mitchell. I'm joined with my cohort and partner in crime, Mace Carl Smart, and we're watching the Ubisoft stream.
Yep.
We have no idea what we're going to expect.
Ubisoft Forward, as they're calling it this year.
Yeah, Ubisoft Forward, which is actually kind of ironic because they're taking steps backwards. But we're not here to talk about that. Nope, not right now. We're here to talk about games, and hopefully some cool stuff that we'll see today.
Like a glove.
I'm looking forward to Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legion, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to some Legion updates. Valhalla gameplay and stuff. They already we know it's coming, but
it's been a while since we saw something. Let me see if I can just share something here.
But as you can see,
That's on store, so we're fine.
Crash in Ocean Beach.
yeah, it's all
No
good.
one too close, so
Yeah, so once again, we're doing another one of our co-streams. We're getting better at these. I really must say, we're getting better.
Well, you know, it's just like everybody else. It's a bit of a learning process that we're getting used to and finding new ways to do it, and using the technology that's available to us.
The technology. Rocksmith. I wanted to get into that game, but I never could.
And we've been copyright striked.
Right? Right? Holy crap. Yeah, that totally would do it too. Jeez, did not think about that.
That'd be enough.
God damn it. That would do it.
You have to do some editing on the replay.
Oh, man.
On your screen right now. All right, guys, it is time for us to wrap up this pre-show.
Don't forget to stay tuned for our post-show featuring a deep dive into
the
the world of
this
Assassin's Creed
is-
Valhalla.
Thanks a lot for watching.
Oh,
Hey, did you play
they're
through the?
They're
Did you
doing
play?
a post show as well.
Did you play through the Devolver Land Expo last night?
I didn't have a chance, but I will be hopefully doing that later on today. Once I reawaken after I go back to sleep after this, because for those people who don't know, I'm in Australia and it is 5 o'clock in the morning. So be very thankful that I decided to get up this early to help Keith do this.
I am very helpful. Very, very thankful that you're helping me out here.
And yeah, last night,
Hi everyone.
I spent last of it trying to get the last of the transfers over to the UPC that I built over the weekend, and that one is now ready to get the last couple of games put on it through Steam, and then I'm ready to roll. So that'll be a part of that download list.
All right. So he said hacker, so we look like we're going right with Watch Dogs Legion.
The illegal painting spreading subversive
Yep, there we go.
Wow.
over the last few weeks across London
Oh,
are the
not
work of
actual
several
gameplay.
people, as was originally believed,
Oh.
but the work of an individual.
Who earns?
The criminal suspected to have
By the way, folks, this is not live. This is all pre-recorded. So, yep, we kind of figured they would do that.
That means we're getting another Watch Dogs situation where this looks absolutely brilliant. No, don't do this again, Ubisoft.
It could be. Totally could be.
Authorities recommend not to approach the individual.
First, they came for the foreigner.
But then again, this looks like live action recordings.
Because I was not a foreigner.
I gotta say, I've been looking forward to this game, and I'm kind of disappointed that we haven't gotten it yet.
They came for the
They were hyping this up so hard, and then like,
They've been
oh,
hyping this up for so long. Like,
Yep.
how many? Last what? 2-3 years?
it's been a while.
At least 2 years. And then they delay, and then they delay, and delay, and delay. Everybody else.
Then they came for the journalists. And I did not speak out. Because I was not a journalist.
Okay. I'm starting to think that this is going to have a lot of
And then they came for street artists.
Big Brother,
I did not speak out.
sort of modern political
Yeah.
overtones.
Yeah.
So I am not
I mean, we had it in 2, and this is just going even further.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed again because the last time we saw this game, they gave us gameplay.
Yeah, I know, but now it's live action cutscene junk. No, it's weird.
It's like all over the place. That's what it is.
Well, this could just be a hype video. We could also be getting gameplay as well.
True.
That would be
the hashtag
the
Watch Dogs Legion.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm getting out of here? I'm getting Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse vibes.
I was getting that as well. I was getting that as well.
If they're going for that, then good job.
For me,
Yeah.
and there would be no one left to speak for me.
Yeah, this is weird.
But then again, since when has anything about this game actually been straightforward?
Where are we off to, sir?
I'll show you the way.
Okay, sorry, miss. Jesus! Alright, so we're in a total mess now, so let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Cyber London is weird.
London is already weird, but Cyber London, yeah. I just really hope this game does not come out until next year, because if it releases around the time that Cyberpunk comes out, there's going to be a problem.
You do not want to be competing with Cyberpunk.
Nobody needs to come out.
Hype and
Nobody needs to come out around Cyberpunk. Nobody.
There's a welcome gift for our new members.
You could have told me it was a bloody costume party.
Try it on.
The new key suspect has been identified as David Ford,
Whoops.
a 43-year-old London taxi driver.
Whoops.
He has no criminal record, but is currently believed to be a terrorist. People have been asked not to approach him.
He's like, oh well, might as well do it now. My life is over.
Yeah, essentially it.
Wait, it's a film.
It was a film. Okay.
I'm confused now.
Clint has been a long-time creative force here at Ubisoft, and now he's bringing this vision to Watch Dogs Legion.
So yeah, what we just saw was an amazing short film by the director Alberto Mielgo that was inspired by Watch Dogs Legion and looks at the game and the universe and the characters through his incredible artistic vision and visual style.
The city needs a resistance.
Like the film, Watch Dogs Legion tells the story of ordinary heroes setting aside their differences in order to come together as a collective and to fight for a positive change. You can literally recruit and play
should grab the
anyone
guy's
who
name
you see in the
because
open
I reckon
world. You profile people that are interesting to you, you help them with their problem, you play their origin mission.
Just help me get some closure and I'll do whatever you want.
Sounds like a DedSec problem. Leave it to us.
And that's how you recruit them into your team. And then they become the heroes of the game and the stars of your story.
And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Please, think more underground.
You with Albion?
I'm tickled, but think more
I love her.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You're done.
And they make the story not only, unique to them, but unique to you as the player.
Out of all the characters we've seen, I still love that old lady.
The old lady is the highlight.
What would I say to fans? I guess I'd say, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
Wear your mask. You forgot to say wear your mask, buddy.
London town.
Like literally wear your mask.
A modern metropolis. Built on
see, now we're getting into gameplay.
Only took 12,000 years to build it up. And one night to tear it all down.
Oh my god. Listen up. Get all your units to move in and lock down the city.
I can't see the guy's name in, like, I just looked up into the Spider-Verse just to see if the guy was the same guy who did that short film.
Nah, we'll likely get an email very shortly. I'm checking to see if I can get it now.
Oh no, I know for a fact my contacts with Ubisoft won't send me anything until after it's over. Because they'll just send me a big blanket email of like, here's all the stuff.
Jeopardize this. He will stop at nothing to permanently control the city.
London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Wherever heard that before.
Opportunist who's taken a liking to this fair city.
Sounds like
Meet Mary Kelly, head of the most powerful crime syndicate in London.
Oh God, Mary Kelly.
Spread the word.
She and her goons.
Oh, you can't half tell she's not based on fucking Margaret Thatcher.
Party pills to people.
This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I?
You made me a slave.
You do not want to ruffle her feathers. With the city out on its arse, it now falls on you to build a resistance and take.
I still don't understand. It seems like this game is larger than I don't want to say it should be. It just, I don't know, it seems so vast. I really hope this doesn't fall on its face.
Yeah. See, the whole idea of be anyone type thing really. The old lady. Yeah.
In our first mission, we need to get some dirt.
You know what the whole like beat anyone thing reminds me of?
What's that?
Ever play a game called Prototype?
Yes. Yeah.
You know the bodies switching mechanic and stuff like that. Except this time you're like not devouring them, you're collecting them. Pokemon, gotta collect them all.
Zip up, get to work, and let's never talk about this again.
Everyone in DedSec pretty much can hack pretty much whatever. But as a construction worker, he has a particular set of tools that make him handy.
I'm pretty sure after the first couple hits, that person was already dead.
Probably. Okay, you get the surf on a cargo drone. I like it.
Gate crashing when you're not in
Amazon's delivery gets hardcore.
And who needs a regular old gun when you have a bloody
Don't say that. It'll probably happen. Did he just use a nail gun? Yep, he's using a nail gun.
Yep, he's using a nail gun.
Speaking, by the way, everybody, if you haven't signed into Uplay or linked your Twitch account, you're missing out on a free version of the game. Watch Dogs 2. Totally do that.
Amy is a drone
free is good.
What do you know? You play one of the last installers I still have left on my my computer system here.
I literally installed it today. That and Origin.
I
not sure why Origin anymore.
Well, Origins for EA.
A drone expert does
They've got something coming up, don't they?
Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff. But everything is moving over to Steam. So it's like, eh.
Yeah, isn't that funny? It's like we went through this period where everybody was like, "Oh, we're bringing out our own installers and our own stores and everything," and then all of a sudden it's like, "Oh well, we're going back to Steam."
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they're doing it. They said they're not killing off Origin, but it's like, all right, but you're bringing over all your games. That doesn't make any sense to me. But we'll see what happens.
But it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
I reckon there's a possibility we're going to go down to two different types of installers again. We're going to have Steam and we're going to have Epic.
No, because as you see if Uplay, even if you buy games from both those storefronts, you still need Uplay to play them. So it'll stay that way. Origin's the same way. Even though you buy your games on Steam now, you still need Origin.
Okay.
It's dumb.
Weird.
Yeah. But so far watching this, I'm not.
Hey,
not impressed.
Ubisoft service currently unavailable. Please try again later.
Oh, they're hacked. Somebody hacked them already.
Well, that
You
seems
plays
to be
down.
enough evidence. Next up,
Well, that
we're
sucks.
crashing Mary Kelly's organ
Better make sure your stuff
farming
linked to. Oh, you can't now because it's down. Wow, it sucks.
Yep.
The buyers expect high quality stuff.
And we need a hard nut for this.
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Bags, don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Say hello to Mickey. The man lives for his team.
That put another hair on my chest.
And doesn't mind getting his hands dirty.
You have to keep trying during the
He
stream.
does have a slight drinking problem, though.
Cool. You get to play as an Emerald Drunk.
We'll come back to him. You know what? Let's go with someone a bit more professional.
I get that they're trying to show us different characters and the play types, but I don't really want to see that. Show us a mission.
It's almost crass to call him a hitman.
Yeah.
And then we got the John Wick character. There we go. Yup. John Wick character.
Yeah.
The music, the stage, everything.
An artist.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my character right there.
Here's the bastard.
But that's the thing. I hope that it's not one of these games that it's like, okay, choose your character and you can get through it with like that one character the entire way.
I don't think they're doing that.
I want to have stuff that's going to force me to use my brain and rethink my tactics.
I don't think they're going to do that. I mean, there's got to be a reason why they're showing us all these different characters. At least I hope so.
So get out there, find the best recruits, and build your resistance.
Because also, once you lose a character, they're gone. So that's also a thing to think about. You could have a point where a mission, or they could have some kind of mechanic in the game that's like, all right, you've used this guy too much. We're going to kill him off now. Sorry. Or like a threshold. Every time you use his character in a mission, their chance of survival goes down.
Breathing city, teeming with unique locales.
Don't steal my idea if you hear that, guys. That's my idea. Mine.
So what goes into building those worlds? Here's Amanda Muntz to tell us more.
My name's Amanda Muntz. I'm a level artist on Watch Dogs Legion at Ubisoft Toronto. Being a level artist, I think, is the coolest job in video games because we do get the freedom to kind of like pick and choose.
I will say, you know what? That probably is one of the coolest jobs out there. To just design the entire world.
To tell the stories that we want to tell in the spaces that we're assigned to. I have the capacity to hide things and, you know, like small little Easter eggs. In AC Unity, there was a boat somewhere in the world that was covered in cats. And then it happened again in Watch Dogs 2. And there may or may not be something in London that is a boat filled with cats in some capacity. So I was fortunate enough to go to E3 last year. Some of the people that I was showing our demo to were from London. So no matter where I dropped them in the city, they would go, oh my God, this feels like Camden. This feels like Southwark. This feels like Westminster. When people are talking about some detail that I've put into
I'm gonna make a tweet real quick about
it. Like,
Uplay being down. See if Ubisoft is
builds these worlds
aware of this.
I love it.
Pretty sure they are.
Yeah, I'm just double checking online as
I just tried it. It did. It's still.
And now some news for Brawlhalla fans.
Yes, it's not even telling me if my password's correct or
with your
anything.
favorite legends on iOS and Android devices.
It's just not logging me in.
So Uplay is currently down, and you can't play games. That also sucks.
That would also be a thing.
Brawlhalla. I used to play this game nonstop. Then it got boring.
It always looked like something I wanted to pick up, but I thought it was just like, it's like a Smash clone.
It is, but it isn't. There's a lot of grinding in it as well. But wait, it's coming to mobile now? Was it always on mobile? I stopped following this game.
Oh, that's it. I thought it was on mobile.
Cross play with everyone? Okay. You just don't hear more about this game. You don't hear a lot about this game. Oh, it's coming August 6th.
Okay. The last thing I heard about it was actually a crossover with the WWE.
They've crossed over with a lot of
Whether
people.
you need a Tom Clancy action fix on the go, or want to dive back into one of the most beloved fantasy franchises in gaming, we've got you covered.
So somebody was standing on a green screen. What? Mike and Magic. Mike and Magic.
This, what? What is this?
I haven't seen one of those in years. maybe? Oh wait, this isn't Bethesda, so it can't be Skyrim on mobile.
Right. you were like, wait, is this? Nope, wrong one. Very similar, not the same one.
Might and Magic Era Chaos. Play now, because the Uber store is down.
Pretty much.
What the dreck? Stop confusing me, Ubisoft.
Is this the game where everybody wanted the new Splinter Cell? It was like a mobile game.
Possibly.
This feels like a Team Fortress thing.
Target northeast rooftop.
I could be wrong.
Inbound, danger close.
I need an EMP deployed now.
EMP imminent.
I'm gonna say while you should have your play account and everything all locked in and whatnot, you'll find that this thing will probably be available for like 24 to 48 hours.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's Sam Fisher.
Yeah, this is the one they announced last year. Everybody was like, we want a new Splinter Cell, and we got this instead.
Don't make me regret this.
Like the whole thing about getting like Watch Dogs and all that.
Oh, you're not going to get it till tomorrow anyway. So supposedly you will get it.
Well, this is the thing. Like they're gonna end up having to extend the registration period.
Speaking of Tom Clancy,
I think they're going to give it to everybody. You want a copy? You want a copy? You want a copy? We all want a copy. Give it.
In celebration of this milestone, Ubisoft Montreal has put together a special video.
I think I've already got a copy.
I know I have a copy on my Xbox One because my daughter plays it a lot. I don't think I have one on my PC.
I think I've got a copy on the PS4 here somewhere. Yeah,
In
Watch
December
Dogs Complete Edition.
2015, a small team released Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Seriously, if I had people to play this with, I would play this game.
I know, right? Like,
creativity,
it's me and you. We can sit here and be like, yeah, we would play this. You and I would play these type of things together all day if we had a chance.
Yeah.
The fact that it's like it's a 5-on-5 is trying to find those 3 other people that are reliable. And
right.
That original vision was quickly adopted by our passionate community, propelling it to a whole new level.
Because I love the tactical stuff behind this, and like having to outthink your enemy, and all the different ways you can breach in and use like little drone cameras to go through vents to find out where people are, and cheesing everybody by sitting in the corner with a big ass shield.
We also had our share of challenges.
Health that touches upon subjects like matchmaking, connectivity, all those aspects are absolutely critical to the experience of the player.
Through it all, we're always driven by you, our community, and together, we grow stronger.
There is no sequel plan, and we're here for the next 10 years, so expect more Rainbow Six in your life for quite some time.
35 minutes.
Already?
No. 35 minutes ago on Twitter, we're aware of an issue causing some players to be unable to log into their Ubisoft account and are working towards fixing this.
C'est vraiment le résultat de autant de nous que de vous. Ce jeu, il est autant le vôtre qu'il est le nôtre, nous, l'équipe.
So I reckon it's like
60 million players strong.
Because they announced that they were giving away free stuff, and everybody would have all logged on at the same time.
Yeah, so it's more than just that, because I updated an article I wrote. So they're giving in-game stuff for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. They're giving in-game stuff for Watch Dogs Legions, and one other game. The Division. You're getting a weapons cache, which I might start playing again because they're doing some stuff to it again. So again, I need people to play games with.
Hey, I'll play games with you, Keith.
And take Ace and Malusi out for a spin.
I'll play
A few days
games.
ago, we introduced y'all to a brand new multiplayer shooter. Now it's time to venture into the
especially now that I have my 2070
and your dual 27-inch monitors.
Yep. I still got to try and work out there need some way to get like FreeSync or something running through them.
Are they FreeSync enabled monitors?
I think they are. I can't remember off the top of my head.
If you tell me, I can tell you.
A hack in the HyperScape. What's not supposed to be there? Let me get you all up to speed, okay?
No, they won't be because they're HDMI connected.
That doesn't matter. What's the model?
We made some bad.
Give me a sec.
And we're looking at HyperScape right now, and this was available for influencers and YouTubers and Twitch streamers to play. And if you watch Twitch, you get dropped, you get access to the game. I watched at least 20 hours of the game, and I've yet to get access to it. So,
but the people at Prisma,
I'm looking forward to it, not because of the Battle Royale, but because it reminds me more of like a Quake Arena or Unreal Tournament. It has a faster gameplay compared to PUBG or Fortnite. It seems like it really does depend more on how good you are, how fast you can play. It's more of a Twitch. And when I say Twitch, I don't mean the platform. I mean as in how fast your reflexes are kind of game. And the abilities you get are also interesting. What, did you throw your boxes away?
No, this is the second monitor. I haven't unpacked it yet. Samsung SF350s, I believe.
Yep, they are FreeSync.
Sweet.
But you have an NVIDIA card.
Yes.
So unless they are, unless they're on the, so NVIDIA does support FreeSync cards, but only certain ones. So if they're on there,
well, it's the 2070 Wind Force that we were looking at.
And we have to find it.
Well, no, it looks like they're not some of the ones that are supported. They're still rolling out.
For a way out, and for others, a new way
well.
You can always get an AMD card.
Edge of the future.
Hey man, I'm just telling you. Or take back the monitor.
I'm JC, creative director on
Hey, I don't run this. Hey, if I ran this, I would make it so everything was compatible with everything. But there are greedy executives out there who want money.
We started building it from scratch.
I'm not overly fussed, to be honest.
Hello, contender.
I picked these up because they were cheap.
Also fair enough.
It's in the future. Well,
like rather than, I looked into getting another couple of BenQ monitors. But they were like $400 each or something.
Well, how much did you spend for these monitors?
$230 each.
Within the virtual world,
$230. That's not bad.
That takes place in the virtual
you gotta remember that's $230 Australian, so that'd be somewhere around about, I'd say about
then we also introduce a lot of new things. You get the opportunity to do parkour on the rooftops, to go into interiors where it's much more narrow, much more stressful. You get to go to the landmarks where there's more.
This is great and all, but I'm sorry. I just want to see other stuff.
Kind of deal.
Like, give me the big stuff. Give me the stuff that
you can pick up on the fly
we're looking for.
With hacks, you can do
because this thing looks just like
you can wrap yourself into a ball
Overwatch.
And bounce around the battlefield.
Not exactly. I mean, have you watched people play it yet?
That you can play with.
It's an interesting game. It is.
Finally, it's made as a spectacle, so all the viewers will be able to interact with the game.
And we predicted this like years ago. We said every company is going to have their own battle royale game.
There's going to be a vote.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Here's another one. As some go out, Radical Heights bit the dust. Rem Royale bit the dust.
That was a shame. Radical Heights biting the dust because that was actually a really good one.
For me, it's really exciting because
what else went away? There was a bunch of VR games that are no longer with us.
Beta, and so it's going to be available for free to play for all PC players.
Basically, at the moment, if you're not like Valorant or Fortnite, you're not really getting much play anymore.
I mean, PUBG is still getting it.
of what you can expect.
In China.
No, it's still doing good here too. Warzone's doing amazing still.
Yeah,
Apex Legends.
Oh yeah.
Remember, Elysium is not doing well. There was another one that went out. Darwin something. That one went away.
I don't remember that one.
Darwin Project that died quick.
Yeah, I don't remember that one existing.
Fear of the Wolves. That's not doing so well anymore. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. There's too many of them.
Yeah.
I think by not even looking out, I think there's like at least 30 Battle Royale games out there right now.
Oh, good God.
And as we said, the market is just too saturated. There's too many of them out there.
Yeah. Here we go. And just remember, we've got we've even got Worms having a battle royale.
Yeah.
mode in the next game.
That's all your freaking fault. You mentioned something like that like weeks ago. You literally did.
I know. And then the week later they announced it. And I'm just like, I am so sorry.
Man. Open beta for HyperScape July 12th. So today.
Today.
Just say today. Just say today.
Well, they pre-recorded this. I don't think they had a date in mind.
True.
My name is Anna Maria.
Because this was another one that was delayed because of events going on in the US.
Yeah, it's a lot of, for those who are watching this stream, there's a lot of issues happening with Ubisoft, but I do want to say this, and I said this in my article, I don't think what's happening at the company should reflect on the people who are not involved, the developers who are busting their ass to give us great games. We need to appreciate their efforts, and the problem is people are overlooking that. It's like that's not fair. Anytime something like this happens to companies, the other people who are busting their butts every day trying to give us amazing titles are overlooked. Because if one person does something bad, everybody's done something bad, and that's not right.
Yeah, that's the type of mindset we definitely need to get out of, especially now with the way the world is.
Yeah.
We're hoping some of our
we need to stop blaming the group for an individual.
Some of the accessories to what's going to happen in the game.
They're still talking about
I'm
HyperScape?
very excited to see it in people's hands.
Yeah.
As we move into the next generation of gaming, Ubisoft has been working closely with console makers to take advantage of all the extraordinary capabilities these new consoles will offer.
Now we have a special guest to tell us a little more.
Oh, who is this going to be? I knew it. It's
Phil.
With Watch Dogs Legion, Ubisoft is supporting smart delivery.
I like the little plane scout on his desk
you
in
will
the
get
back.
the absolute best version of the game on any version of Xbox you're playing.
Oh, here we go.
On Series
live delivery.
You get to take advantage of the amazing work the team has done with DirectX ray tracing to create an absolutely immersive version of London like you've never seen before. Ubisoft has a unique ability to create immersive worlds, setting a new bar that continues to drive
ray
our industry forward.
tracing on Xbox Series X. And
I hate when he says that. I love Phil. I do. I don't hate him. I love that he's trying to hype up the Xbox. But I hate when he goes plays best on Xbox. It's like you should say this plays best on consoles for Xbox. Do not dismiss the PC. I will die on that hill any day.
Dive into the world of Vikings.
Here we go.
My name is
Vikings,
and I'm the producer of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Or I feel like this is the last thing we'll see.
We announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the reaction from the
after
fans
half an hour.
Amazing. The time period
This is probably gonna go 20 minutes.
Is really inspiring.
Okay.
When we did our research, we found
If
that,
this goes 20 minutes, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Vikings were actually
Like I was hoping for like some new game, like Oh, by the way, here's something we prepared, and it's like you need for speed or something, or a bit more on Far Cry 6, which we still haven't seen yet.
All right, guys. So here's an update. So Ubisoft is saying, "Don't worry, we'll be giving out rewards to all of you, even if you were not able to log in." I called it. Called it.
Yep. In other words, they sort of went, "Yep, our servers are down. We got fucked over. Let's free for everybody."
Barren but majestic, and just coming by boat in England and see those rolling green hills full of sheep, full of life, is just this moment that most likely the Vikings felt as well. You need to see this land of opportunity. And this is exactly the feeling we want players to experience in this game. It is a personal adventure, you know, it is the story of Avor, a Viking chieftain. Avor is either a male or a female. You decide when you start the game. They will have to leave Norway to settle in England because you just can't live in Norway anymore. There's
I was just thinking,
pressure,
I gotta try and remember what the good old Yeti.
I'm gonna try to log in at Uplay one more time because I kind of do want to log in and see what's up with the Division 2, but I kind of can't.
And they don't really want you there, so you will have to fight your way there to kind of build your own settlement and see your clan prosper. Vikings were brutal warriors.
Shields!
And the fact that they were mastering a lot of weapons coming from the medieval times.
I just can't wait to play the game and start taking the sword and shield and smacking the shit out of everybody.
Yeah. To leverage the brutality and the intensity of Viking combat. Vikings were not only fighting face to face.
It's gonna be interesting.
Masters of stealth and deception when needed. They used basically any sort of tactics they could use to win the battle. So we want to portray the full range of combat that you can imagine coming from the Vikings. We are very happy to finally be able to show you the game we've all been working on. So please enjoy this deep dive into Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, see? We got a deep dive, so we'll be here for a minute. In-game footage. Thank you. Finally.
In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we will relive the epic saga of the Viking invasion of England. You play as Eivor, a Viking from Norway, who will lead his or her battle-hardened warriors across
Wait,
the
so the character's gonna be the same name, either if they're male or female?
Eivor is driven by an ambitious goal.
Yes, sir.
A thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
The good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
England is a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties. A land of opportunity and riches.
I guess Ubisoft likes putting in ships in their games now. Not that there's a problem with that, because I loved it in Origins. That's Odyssey. I loved Odyssey.
And blow your horn to lead your raiding crew into battle.
It's almost like somebody's playing Odyssey and was like, you know what? We got this game called For Honor that has Vikings in it. What if we put Vikings in Assassin's Creed? It's like, yeah, this is what it looks like.
You in all your raids, fighting enemies, battering down doors, and stealing cargo too heavy for one set of arms. Whatever riches and resources you pillage may be used to develop your settlement, giving you access to useful services, better tools, and new settlers. At the heart of your settlement is the Alliance map. It will serve as a record of the allies you have made, and a guide for future opportunities. The Viking Age was a time of warriors and legends. In Valhalla, you will find the largest variety of enemies ever assembled in an Assassin's Creed game.
My man is nimble. He's juking those arrows.
Offers a unique challenge. Some will coordinate with their allies for special attacks, while others will use nearby objects to their advantage, including the bodies of fallen warriors. To face these attacks, you must find and exploit.
Oh, we got Dark Souls in, confirmed. Dark Souls combat.
Take the fight to your.
Have you ever been so Viking that you needed a guy as a shield?
I will soon. I will soon. Actually, you know what? I actually just watched this last night, watching the most recent episode of Fire Force Season 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch it or not.
No.
But one of the main protagonists took the dude, used him as an actual shield. He's a knight, and he used you as a shield. So yeah, I actually have seen that.
And become a legendary Viking warrior.
I don't like how the combat is being portrayed. It's like everybody is just waiting for turns to kick their butts. And I know for a fact in other games like Odyssey, they do not wait. They jump on your ass. Ooh.
Not all
Dismemberment's in there.
call for violence. In this new land, a Viking must find a way to adapt. As Avor is not welcome in England, you may need to outsmart your enemies, avoiding unwanted attention in towns and bustling cities. Use Avor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds, and slip past watchful eyes, an unseen hunter among the people.
Wow, looks like Ubisoft already put up their stuff for Assassin's Creed on their channel already. Jeez.
Exploration
Waste any
is
time.
hard to keeping yourself sharp. You must feed off the land if you hope to endure. Hunt and forage to replenish your health and fortify your equipment.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing. It's already on YouTube.
Temples and Roman ruins for new
It's like I'm watching the
So
future.
this is the leaked footage version, or?
No, this is new. No, they literally put out the trailer like a couple of seconds ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's like, why wait for this stream when I can just go to YouTube? Comes out November 17th.
But as you push deeper into England, the enemy will push back. In a series of climactic moments, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will feature massive assaults in which you will lead Avor's army into battle against heavily guarded Saxon fortresses.
Today, we will reclaim her. Today, we fight for your land. And tomorrow, we rebuild. For Istanbul.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will transport you to wondrous and haunted lands, inspired by Norse myths and England's pagan roots. It will challenge and surprise, with unforgettable characters, thrilling triumphs, and tragic losses, giving you the chance to live your own Viking saga.
Alright, so while I'm also watching and being like, I'm highly enjoying the idea of like, yay Vikings.
Okay.
I am just jumping onto Amazon now and going, I'm gonna order me a mic mount and everything else.
Yeah, you said you were gonna do that.
The franchise has seen before.
Yeah, which I'm doing right now
Assassin's Creed
actually.
Valhalla will release this holiday season on Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5,
Getting
Xbox
a
One, PS4, PC,
newer
and Stadia.
NEEWER professional mics, boom mic scissor arm stand.
You're asking for my opinion?
No, I'm just telling you what I'm getting.
Which one is it again? Just send me a link in Discord.
You will love playing these games.
Because I got all these things in my ear.
I'm proud of our teams for delivering an ambitious, broad, and creative lineup of games. And we haven't shown you everything yet. In fact, we have a lot more to come.
Good.
So you will have another Ubisoft Forward to reveal even more about our upcoming games. But before ending this,
it's the Crypt Creeper.
We have one more thing to share with you.
One more thing to share with us? I like one more thing to share with us.
Okay. Crocodile.
Farycry.
Wait, one more thing. Is it done? See what I said? This shit was short.
Well, they're doing a post show with the deep dive for Valhalla. Yeah, this is Far Cry 6.
Yep.
Ooh, we get to drive cars. Okay. If this is just like the like a trailer. I want information.
I don't think they're going to just give us that. I at least hope not.
You got gold bars. Oh yeah, this is so fucking Cuba or Colombia.
No, this is definitely Cuban. This is definitely Cuban.
I don't know. The idea of like the cocaine plants and stuff like that sort of makes me lean more towards Colombia than Cuba. Far Cry 6.
Now show us something, please. Don't just leave us with this.
Yeah, don't just.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh, man likes model cars.
It's beautiful.
Cutscenes.
Perfect, but useless.
Oh wow!
I have something
Snap.
for you, Diego. Give me your hands.
Give him actual keys to. Oh no, a grenade.
Yo.
That's when I go. What?
It has four basic parts: the shell, which contains the explosive, the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
Pull the pin. Pull the pin. Pull the pin. Yes.
Breathe.
Until you let go of the handle, it doesn't actually go off.
Simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom. Follow me.
Without the pin.
Now.
He loves playing. He loves playing the bad guy.
God damn!
Someday, you will be El Presidente, and our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions.
No, I'm pretty sure they tore apart because you're a terrible dictator.
Strangled
Yeah, probably.
by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves, they will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do, believe, will be wrong.
Ooh. Don't stumble there, kid. Nuke yourself and the old man.
They will answer you with screams. Call you evil.
Like, goddamn, this next generation of the graphics is getting way too fucking real.
Well, that's awesome though.
I know, but it's like eventually it's like.
So you tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except
it's like eventually we're not even going to need actors anymore and just be able to do it all on the fucking CGI, man.
And you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom. You understand now? Prove it.
No, 21, okay. 18th. 4 days after Valentine's Day.
Maybe it'll come out early.
Nah.
And with that, we're wrapping up our first Ubisoft Forward.
Oh snap! What about the other games? Oh snap!
Today,
No
we've seen the
Division
next
2,
generation of Assassin's
no
Creed,
Rainbow Six,
the
no
birth of a
Crew.
resistance
Oh
in Warcraft's
wow!
Legion, the cyber chaos of HyperScape, and the epic reveal of Farycry's newest installment, along with so much more.
I tell you what though, you go give it to the writers of Far Cry. They know how to write a good
Ubisoft
villain.
Forward filled with tons of game news and updates.
Thanks for
Like,
joining us.
pretty much since 3, they have been writing sensational villain after sensational villain after sensational villain.
I am looking forward to this. But as you can see, look at this. Seriously, it looks just like For Honor.
To the Ubisoft Forward
Stabby,
show.
stabby,
My name is
stabby.
Yusuf McGee, and this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're going to take a deep dive into about 30 minutes of gameplay, and we're joined by a very special
30
guest
minutes of
here.
gameplay.
Hey everyone, this is Philippe Bergeron, otherwise known as Fizz. I am the quest director on Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
So Fizz, we're setting up here for what looks like an epic.
So I gotta ask a
Tell us
question,
exactly what's going on
and
here.
I'm writing up the article real
So
quick
here
for
we're
Assassin's Creed
midway
Valhalla.
through the,
They said
quest
November
showing,
17th for Xbox One,
here
Xbox
we're
Series X,
looking
of
at the assault
PlayStation 4,
of Bird
PlayStation
Castle.
5, and PC.
So these
So
are
are they
big moments
telling
that
us
usually,
that
sort of
Xbox Series
culminate
X
at
and
the end of the
PlayStation
story?
5 would be out
So
by
here
November
you are,
17th?
Viking Raider is
Because
taking
that's what it kind of sounded like.
into Bird Castle
I think they're
to
saying
go
that the
and take down
games.
Rued,
Well, this is the thing.
and his
You
clan.
can release the games without the console
So
being
who
out.
exactly is Rued, and
Take-
why
take
does
that in
Avor
mind.
sort of wanna
But it
pick
doesn't
Like,
happen
you
a lot.
complete-
Basically, Rued
No,
comes into
it doesn't
play
happen a
about
lot.
halfway
But
through this story.
you know, they might. This might be one of the few games that, because they're pulling it all out.
Rued basically caused a lot of turmoil.
I know they could be saying yes, it'll be out by that time. Because a lot of people have been saying somewhere like early November.
Oswald having just
But
been defeated in a previous
I don't
Right.
think that they're really going to be confirming a release. It could just be
So
that
Fizz, as you're talking, we're seeing some of the
because
combat
it's one of these games that is
Can you tell us a little
upgradable
bit
for
about the
free
changes to combat this time
on
around?
those consoles.
We wanted to
That maybe
basically
they're
add
just
a
going,
lot of
hey, we're
new
gonna
mechanics
do it
to
this way or
So
something.
we added like some dual wielding for the player. Like
It's
a stun
definitely something to
system in there.
ponder.
And we really needed to do this to sort of portray sort of the brutality that
That's
comes
true.
with being a Viking in this day and age. So it sort of fits into that.
I don't know.
And the character.
Hypothetically, just asking. I know what you're probably going to say, but what are you getting it on?
That's actually a very good question.
Ah.
Now that I've done the upgrade,
Shut your ass, twig spine.
I don't know
Here,
whether I
Avor
want to
has
maybe
taken
get
her
it on
entire army through the assault,
PC
and
or whether I
finally
want to get
it's
it on
revealed that
PlayStation
our,
5.
Our Ealdorman, our ally Oswald, is still alive, and Rued.
I know. I'm sort of leaning towards PS5 at this point.
Wow, really? I would have thought you said your PC.
I don't know. Again, it comes down to release date, price point, requirements.
True.
So now that we've seen that Oswald is alive, we have Rued within our sights. What's the next step here?
So the next move for Avor is to finally face off against Rued.
No, I do apologize to anyone who's been watching me yawn throughout all this, but I'm still.
He's up very, very early.
In one of our
Yeah.
Very, very early.
Like, I don't know whether I'm going to make it all the way through this.
And it's worth pointing out actually that here what we're showing is the player going and facing off against Rued aggressively, but
You're gonna love this, Keith, because this looks very, very Dark Soulsy.
Well, no, it's exactly a lot of what we got from Odyssey. Again, the combat in Odyssey was very enjoyable.
See, that's the thing. I haven't played Odyssey.
Oh man.
I was thinking about picking up a whole heap of the newer Assassin's Creed.
One of my preferred strategies.
Like, I'm still one of the guys who prefers like Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and Brotherhood.
Combat. Now Rued will have
So like the older school stealthy.
if you do eliminate his wolf.
Well, that's the cool thing about Odyssey. You can do both. You can go in guns blazing, or you can stealth. Now, a lot of missions require you to use stealth. Out of all the Assassin's Creed games that I played, I haven't played all of them. That was my favorite.
I'm gonna go and play some. Well, I'm gonna go and buy some games later today. So
He just wants to see how his nice shiny PC works out.
pretty much. Well, it also depends on the price point too.
Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this.
Because the Odyssey, I think I can pick up on the PS4 for like $20.
You throw in with these wastrels? These arrogant swine?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly.
Alright, so we've defeated Ruid, we freed Oswald. What comes next?
Oswald, in this case, prefers for Ruid to be
yeah, I should probably
and so
finish
you
up
basically
placing my
have to
Amazon
go
order.
against his wishes or stay
Yeah, you kind of did. So you said you're going to send me a message. Oh, there it is.
I did. Want to rewind a little bit because we just did this big grand assault, but Eivor couldn't have done it alone.
I had that one, and I wasn't terribly impressed with that one.
Get some troops, get some allies. So let's actually rewind and see
You weren't
how
too
we
impressed
went
with it?
about
No.
gathering those troops.
I could, because the clamp, so you see how it turns at the bottom? Even when you tighten it, it doesn't stay in place properly.
A stealthy Viking eliminating some of the assets, which ultimately would be a strategy.
I mean, you can try it. I just didn't work for me.
Some of the ingredients or of the assets there that
I've got to get something. Unfortunately, I can't sort of sit on the nothing I've had for all these years. Or the standard stand, this one that comes with it. It vibrates like anything if you've got a PC anywhere near it.
Eivor is going around and trying to convince people
and it's covered in so much dust
to finally take down the oppressor that is Ruid.
Defending East Anglia, defending you. Will you not do the same?
What? Die in defense of a lost cause?
Yeah, so she's really using like.
Yeah, this is weird.
The
it's just like the EA show, but
people
not as disappointing. There's just so many games that we did not see or hear about. They came out, Assassin's Creed, which I knew they were going to showcase a lot.
So we're told by
HyperScape, a little bit of Far Cry 6,
but first we sort of need
and a shit ton of Watch Dogs Legions, and that was it. So 4 games,
these people have been
with
run down
brief
by
mentioning
Ruid
them 2
and,
mobile
the
games.
impact he's had on the territory. So I think a lot of these people have sort of
I don't
lost
know.
hope, and so you need to show them that there is hope. And so here, Eivor is basically helping them take back one of their prized locations.
And I will say the problem with this kind of gameplay that you're showing us is this is better off played than shown.
And showing
Yeah.
there's a reason to continue fighting, and then get them.
You know, that's it. It's like I'm watching this. I'm like, yeah, it looks all pretty and everything else, but it's like I don't want to sit here and watch it. I want to play it.
Right.
I want to be mashing those buttons and doing all the fancy kills myself, not waiting on anything else, you know.
When Eivor does this, obviously you have access to a full suite of abilities. So again, the improvements that we've done to the fight system.
I love that axe throw.
You have some brutal axe throwing in there. You have archery or like a range.
Looks like a lot of people had low expectations going into this Ubisoft Forward, and well, yeah. I think what hurt this is the Far Cry 6. Had Far Cry 6 not leaked,
yeah, it would have ended on a big note.
Yeah. And again, you gotta wonder how far ahead this trailer was. No, this show was recorded.
So that is actually what we call the Odin sight. The Odin sight is basically our interpretation of the Eagle Vision from previous games, and we thought it was good to sort of bring that back. It's basically Eivor's intuition. It's how
See, the thing is, like, I'm now looking. Some places have actually already got their hands on.
We'll have arrows, health consumables that are in there.
Valhalla.
So it really is like a good.
Yeah,
way
a couple
of sort of
outlets did have it. They were already releasing their stuff. Yep.
Things that you can go and touch.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of things we can touch, we just picked up this awesome new weapon.
It's something we wanted to play with on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where we have fewer weapons in the game, but you can invest in them more, so they become your
Ooh, they got a morning
And
star.
so depending what your preferred playstyle is, or your preferred weapon type, then you can go and choose, I'm gonna fight with this weapon and invest heavily into that.
Not only are we looting weapons, but we see something here called the Book of Knowledge. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
they unlock skills for the player. So here you can see the Valkyrie dive that has just been unlocked. We have these.
So it looks like the
spread out throughout
next
world, so again,
big
to promote exploration and
event is
discovery.
going to be the
As you
Xbox
travel through
First
the
Party
world,
Game
you
Showcase.
explore
Yes.
locations,
Okay,
you
so
find
this
these
is
books
gonna
that will
make or
add
break
abilities that you can go
Xbox's
and
thunder going
invest in,
towards
put
the end of this
into
year.
your
This
loadout
has
and
to be
then
a
go into
huge
the
show for them.
different locations
It
with
has
different,
to be.
quests in the game and use those depending on what your playstyle is.
And it's one that's on at 2 o'clock in the morning. So if I get in like an afternoon nap or something, I can quite easily go through that.
I took off just to watch that show because, holy shit! I'm sorry. So the Far Cry 6 has a collector's edition that includes a flamethrower.
What, a real life flamethrower?
Oh no, not a real flamethrower.
I was about to say, you were talking. I remember an article saying we got to rethink special editions. Well, that's rethinking a special edition.
Far Cry 6 collector's edition includes a flamethrower and a sausage dog keyring. It's only a flamethrower replica, but what did he summon if it actually was an actual flamethrower?
Oh god, that would be awesome.
Holy god.
So he was basically denied access to Valhalla in this situation. Obviously, all of these decisions come into play later on in the game, so we have very difficult decisions for the player to make. We didn't want to have easy decisions.
Oh, sounds like the family's
when I was
back
playing,
home.
I decided to listen to Oswald and spare Rued's life, but what exactly is the relationship like between Avor and Oswald?
So the relationship between Avor and Oswald is an alliance. It's basically Avor is surrounded by territories that initially getting into England are hostile towards her, and obviously if you want to set up a new settlement, you want to make sure that your neighbor is friendly. So here in East Anglia, Oswald is the man for the job, where putting him into a position of power would help her sort of secure her territory. So earlier on to the territory, Avor comes in here, meets Oswald. The problems he had with Rued are sort of put to light, and going through the arc, you basically help him deal with Rued and aligning basically Danes.
You can go ahead and nod off, man. I'm probably gonna drop this soon. This is not what I'm looking forward to watching.
We've completed the
I'll pick this up later.
With some combat,
I'm currently gonna try Uplay one more time and see what happens.
So before we head off to Oswald's wedding, what do you say we head out,
email
have some
is
fun,
incorrect.
and see what we can get?
Oh,
into
look,
the
it's back.
world?
It is indeed back.
So we see a cat here with a speech bubble above it, and you best believe if you let me talk to a cat, I'm gonna talk to a cat.
Yeah, these are some of our.
I just logged in.
The cat's going to be quest givers
in the game, where we put in.
But can you pet the
a
cat?
whole bunch of events throughout the territory.
Exactly.
And it sort of rewards again exploration, going around. It's a chance for us also to sort of showcase.
That'd be why it
Avor.
crashed.
A lot of the
What?
quests sort of deal more with
I know.
politics and warfare. And this shows a slightly more human.
There was
nature,
a link to the
so it
live
permitted us to
stream.
explore the
Yeah,
character a little
there was
bit
one place you could watch that as well.
Embedded in the
Yeah.
thing.
And so here, basically, like you're trying to help a kid with his cat, and ultimately get that cat to sort of join your crew.
Huh. Apparently I had Watch
as
Dogs
a
2
cat
already.
raider.
You just said Cat Raider way too casually. You're
I don't
telling me
remember
can have
having
a
that
cat
before.
Viking Raider on my longship.
That's exactly what I'm
I totally don't remember
Oh
having
my
this
God,
game
yes,
before.
I love it. Perfect.
Have you logged in yours? And see if you have it. See if you have it, because I don't remember having this game before.
I've got Watch Dogs.
Walking around your longship, keeping your Viking Raiders company.
Speaking of
Oh, apparently I have the HyperScape open beta now as well, so that's in there.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
Magic, Might and Magic Heroes Online is in there.
I think the Viking longship is one of the biggest images that we all have when we think about Vikings in our game. And so Vikings had this awesome design.
Yeah, I got
for
Watch Dogs
longship to
2
have a
now.
very shallow hull, so it permitted
Yeah,
them
Watch
to go
Dogs
very
2.
far inland very
I
quickly.
got Watch Dogs.
And you could basically disembark
But I don't know
Viking
whether
raiders
it's...
like on pretty much any shore. We added that
All right,
into
but I
the
think
game
we're gonna
where
call this for
you could
now.
basically
So thank
sail
you for
up
showing up,
to
sir. Thank you
any
for everybody checking out the live
location
stream,
and just
hanging out with
decide to
us.
disembark with your guys
We're gonna
and
pick this
raid a
trailer apart
location,
once it comes available on
loot all this
YouTube.
treasure,
There's no
get
reason to
back
sit
on
here
the
and watch
ship,
to it
and
right
then
now.
continue
So we'll let him go
sailing
back to
down the
sleep or
river,
get breakfast or
to your
something.
next
And
opportunity.
Believe me, I'm going back to bed for at least another 3 hours.
all right, and I'm gonna do stuff before the sun sets. So thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you all later.
Yeah,
See you.
this is something we actually wanted